exposed it. The directors see potential rebellion descendants, seeking to told people, in the upcoming days. We haven't got everyone, we have no idea what they're capable of.
Good morning, Coldwell Cove. What a good morning it is to be alive. Today, as always, we will start with the local news. A stranger came into town today. He said that he was with a special organization called Eros that sent him to put Coldwell on the map for tourists. As you know, tourism makes up exactly 0% of Coldwell's income, so this stranger's mission will be a great addition to the town. This gentleman will be touring all around town this week. We've given him a special ID badge pinned to his lapel, so you will know who he is. He goes by the name of Joseph, and you will be friendly with him. I know there's a lot of weird ideas about our little town that circulate, people claiming that they saw ghosts of their long-lost pets, or other such nonsense. Joseph will not hear any of this, as we are all great hosts. Anybody who gives Joseph information like this will be considered felonious, and will be instructed to report to Town Hall immediately. Joseph, please enjoy your stay in Shoreline Motel Room 3. I was informed it was recently given a very thorough clean, as there was a rat problem that will no longer be a problem. In other news, Town Hall has sent out an announcement of our new town project. With this new promise of tourism, they will be building a new hotel downtown. The Shoreline Motel is a great place to stay for a couple of nights, but if our tourism scene really blows up, we'll need much more space for people to stay. They say in about 2 to 3 weeks, the Coldwell Cove Inn should be ready for customers. I, for one, am very excited to have a place for all visitors to stay until they hurriedly leave town, as they always seem to do. And now, traffic. Traffic this week has been rather slow, as there have been many road closures due to construction. Even though the one road that leads into town was reopened, it would seem that the years of disrepair that plagued this town during its closure have caught up with us. The brave road workers have been out there day and night trying to fix all the potholes and interdimensional holes in the pavement. If you are driving and find yourself falling into one of these interdimensional rifts, please do not panic. Only about half of them will send you rocketing into the endless void of space, and panicking just tends to make them bigger. A reminder from City Hall. Please do not talk to or interact with the road workers in any way. Their hoods and tinted gas masks are for their own safety, and if you happen to look them in the eyes, they may perceive this as a threat to their safety equipment, and Town Hall will not be held responsible for what happens afterwards. The notice continues, trust us, you do not know them. That's not your friend Gary under that mask. Do not try to ask them about the game last night. And now, another special announcement. John Doe, the man with blonde hair and blue eyes on 2nd Street, has informed me that the GMO tomatoes that were growing near his house didn't stop, and he harvested them. Normally I would not condone such behavior, but as it was on his own property, it would seem that he does have a claim to them. He told me that he will be selling these gigantic tomatoes at the Grand Green Grocers this weekend. He wanted me to remind you all that if it looks like there is something moving inside of them, that is just because they are so ripe, and not because there are tomato-based monstrosities growing inside these plants. They will definitely not come bursting out and try to kill you. And last but not least, the weather. The weather today calls for light showers, followed by a nuclear apocalypse. Plan accordingly. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful workday, Coldwell Cove. Have a wonderful day indeed.